Hey everybody, I'm coming to you with another learning tool, and this is one that I'm really excited about. It's one that I've worked with a little bit in the past, but not something that I've been able to implement into our preschool day yet. So I'm so excited to begin to do that now with this program. So it is an app that you can download. What you're going to need to do is make sure that it is a device that has a touch screen. That will be essential for this. So that could be your cell phone, your tablet or iPad. If your kiddo has a tablet, like an Amazon Kindle tablet, that'll work just fine for this. But essentially, it's a learning app that allows me to upload either lessons that I've created or that other teachers around the nation have created, specifically tailored either to your student or to our class, and around what the theme is that we're doing or specific like things that we're learning about. For example, maybe counting to 15, counting to 10, something like that. Um, and it's a way for your child to show me what they know in a way through technology. And it's very cool because there are a lot of different options. There's options to be able to have your kiddo take a picture of something, make a video of themselves, draw, drag and drop stuff. So there's a myriad of options, which I will get into a little bit here. But first of all, go ahead and check your emails or your text messages. I have sent a invite to people that way, and then it should show you the steps. But if you get lost, I'm going to go through the steps here as well. So let's get started. Okay, so I have this on my iPad. If I'm looking over in the corner, it's just to make sure that I'm tracking with the video. So this right here, what you're seeing is the student side of it. So you'll be able to see this. Go ahead and click on activities, which is that why can't I think light bulb? Then go ahead and click. You can click the calendar if you want. You can see some activities that might be upcoming. I'm going to go ahead and choose the dinosaur patterns one. So choose your kiddo's name. For this one, I'm just going to be teacher so that you can see. And then in this video, I'm showing you myself like dragging and dropping just my finger, different characters. In this one, they're dinosaurs, of course. And then I'm showing you a couple other options for how you could respond. Um, you can see here that I did not have the camera enabled on my iPad, but that's an option you could use. I'm showing you shapes, and then there's different colors on the side you could change. You can also draw at the very, very bottom. There's different pens you can use. I want to call your attention to the right hand side. There's 5 little slides, so that shows you all 5 activities. I'm going to go ahead and pause it for a second so that you can see, because I'm going super fast in my video. If your kiddo gets burnt out after 1 or 2 of the activities or however many, go ahead and submit it anyway. It's totally fine. I want to know what your kiddo knows. It's totally okay if they are done after 1 or 2. And with that being said, also please make sure, even though I know it's so hard not to want to help, um, please make sure that what your kiddo is doing is like just what they can do by themselves without help. The most help I would like you to give is just like reading the directions if they need that help. Which, I mean, they're preschool, of course they're going to need your help on that. I don't know why I said that, but just read the directions for them and then just see what they can do on their own. That way I know exactly where they're at and I can know exactly how to help them. Also, the top right corner of the video shows you on the app, it'll have like a green check mark circle. That's what you're going to want to press when your kiddo is done with their activity. I believe it will save it if you want to like come back to it later on in the day and finish up the work if they want to do that. That's totally fine. I'm pretty sure it will do that for you. So don't submit it unless you're like fully done with it or you don't think they're going to be able to finish it in the near future. So I'm going to go ahead and replay this video here, or I'm going to press play again here so that we can continue on. So I want to call your attention to another important thing. Over here with this introducing rhyming words, you can see in the corner a little bit that it says home in a file folder there. That means that it's something that I would like you to do at home. Also, if there's a file that says extras, that's fine. You can choose that too. The other ones are stuff that we're going to do at school, so I would really prefer you do not do those at home so that I can do those with the kiddos at school. This is an example of one that can help you learn how to use some of the features, different ways to respond. They can draw something, they can take a picture of it, they can record their voice talking about it. And of course, this is just going to be shared to me and my staff if it's relevant. And then I uploaded that. Yeah, and then I'll be able to see I'm showing you some features that I apparently had disabled, but you can click the messages. I'm probably not going to be sending messages through this app unless it's maybe like a feedback, like, oh, awesome job on that activity, or maybe sending another worksheet if they're still working on like a task like the letter M or something like that. I might send them another activity that's related to that, but I won't be sending any important messages or anything through there. So don't worry about that aspect. Like I said, it needs to be a touchscreen device. So whether that be an iPad or a phone or your kiddo's tablet, if they have a tablet, um, excuse me, it needs to be that so that they can use their finger to drag and drop or to write letters. Ideally, I would like them to have a stylus. You do not need to get like a fancy stylus. This is an off brand, but still, you don't need to get anything like this, even an off brand. Just something that's like a pen. You can get those fairly cheaply. I think they even have them at the dollar store. But I really would like them to have the experience of holding a pen in their hand so they can practice that grip. That is really, really important. And I love that with this app that we're going to start using, they're getting the learning both on paper and pen, because we're still going to be doing that, don't worry, and on technology. So my current game plan with this app is to utilize it for small group time a couple times a week. In the past, typically we've been doing small group with our notebooks with 2 or 3 kids, or sometimes bigger depending on the group, or maybe even one-on-one if they need more support, and giving them kind of a prompt and working through it with them and documenting that in their notebooks together. My current plan with this app is that we would be doing about half and half technology and paper pen. That way they can get some experience with technology learning, which is something that they'll really be utilizing in elementary school, even starting in kindergarten. So I want them to have a little bit of experience with that. But also, of course, paper and pen is still super important. So some of the features that I love about this app, which I've kind of briefly mentioned, are that you and I, as the family, can see, you being the family, of course, can see the work that your kiddo is doing both in school and at home. So I don't get to see those really cool learning things that happen at home, whether that be maybe they drew this picture that they really want to show me, then you could take a picture with it. Take a picture of it and send it through here. Of course, you can still keep using Remind. That's totally fine. But it's kind of like a digital scrapbook of their learning, if you will. So just kind of a digital notebook so that I can see in real time, whether I'm at home or at school, if your kiddo uploads something, then I can see it, give feedback. Same thing here. If we do a small group activity, you can actually see what your kid has done at school that day. Whereas the notebook, unless you're coming into school every day at pick up and drop off and looking at their notebook, you might not know kind of what the learning has been that week necessarily. So anyways, I'm really excited about this. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you need help setting it up. This is, of course, just like an optional learning avenue that I am experimenting with. If you can't tell, I love to try out new things because all of our kiddos are so different. All of their learning needs are so different. So I like to try to utilize whatever programs and resources that I can to make sure that they're learning as much as they can in their preschool years. So, yes, please check your emails for that. Make sure it is a touchscreen device. Make sure they're the ones doing the work, and it is optional. So, hopefully that helps a little bit, and I will see you in the next video.